Studies show that people with a growth mindset are 34% more likely to achieve long term goals. What if I told you that the only thing standing between the life you have and the life you want is how you think? Today, we are diving into something that completely changed my life: mindset. We hear that word all the time, right? But what does it actually mean? And more importantly, how does shifting your mindset lead to real lasting change? I used to think success was all about working hard, but it turns out the way we think about challenges, failure, even our own potential, can make or break our journey. So let me take you back to a time when my mindset was keeping me stuck and how shifting it helped me start to grow in ways I never expected. For the longest time, I struggled with feeling not good enough. Every time I made a mistake, it confirmed the story I was telling myself. You're not smart enough, not talented enough. I was constantly comparing myself to others and staying small because I was afraid of failing. I avoided risks, but deep down, I was scared that if I tried and failed, it would prove I didn't have what it takes. I didn't realize it at the time, but I was stuck in a fixed mindset, believing my abilities were set in stone. I didn't want people to judge me on if I'm ignoring my kids and family and always thinking about the people around. But it was actually myself being harsh on myself and being judgmental that if I would do what I want in life, will I still be a good mom or a good wife? Will I be able to manage everything smoothly? It wasn't a quick fix. It started with little things: journaling my self talk, surrounding myself with people who challenged how I saw myself. And then I started catching my inner critique in action. When I heard myself saying, "You're not good at this," I would pause and reframe it. "You are not good at this yet." Some days were hard. There were setbacks. Old beliefs don't just vanish, they resist. But I kept showing up, choosing to believe that growth was possible, that I wasn't limited by who I had been, but empowered by who I could become. Then came a moment I never forget. I was offered a project I felt completely unqualified for. The old me would have declined, but this time I said yes, even though I was terrified. And you know what? I didn't just survive, I grew. I made mistakes for sure, but I learned, I adapted, and I started to trust myself in a way I never had before. That's when the real shift clicked. I stopped measuring myself by what I knew and started focusing on what I could learn. That moment taught me that mindset isn't about being perfect. It's about believing in your ability to improve, evolve, and rise. So, if you're in a place where you feel stuck or like your best days are behind you, I want you to know you're not done. Your story is still unfolding, and your mindset is the pen. Changing how you think won't solve everything overnight, but it gives you the power to show up differently, to take that next step. And sometimes that's all you need.